What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another movie review, this time for the animated film Onward, which stars Tom Holland, Chris Pratt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Octavia Spencer, just to name a few. Now, this film is also directed and written by Dan Scallion, who also directed Monsters University. And the quick synopsis for Onward is: set in a suburban fantasy world, two teenage elf brothers, Ian and Barley Lightfoot, go on a journey to discover if there is still a little magic left out there in order to spend one last day with their father, who died when they were too young to remember him. Now, before we get into the review, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe and bell notification for more movie content like this. Alright guys, so I did just finish up Onward. It is streaming now on Disney Plus, and it's a perfect time, especially since most of the world is quarantining at home. So Disney Plus decided to bring it into your homes, and I think it was an amazing addition to Disney Plus. I've been a Disney Plus user for a couple of months now, and I won't lie, I kind of went through a lot of their library after Mandalorian really quick, and I'm glad that they brought this Disney Pixar directly into your home because it was an amazing watch, to say the least. And I don't really get into animated films too much, but this one had such a great balance of just real life scenarios, emotions, and I'll get into that in a little later. But the voiceover work was great, notably by Tom Holland and Chris Pratt, as they are the forefronts, the Lightfoot brothers. You get Ian Lightfoot, who's played by Tom Holland. You also get Chris Pratt as Barley Lightfoot. Now, Barley Lightfoot is the older brother. He's someone in his early 20s, I would say maybe 22, 23, and he is someone that's very into magic, the whole mythological lore, as this world is mythological. I mean, just looking at it, it is a suburban style, alternate universe of Earth, where you have trolls, you have dragons, you have manticores, which I didn't even know what it was. I had to look it up on Google. So you have a lot of these hybrid creatures, like minotaurs and all these creatures that are living amongst each other, almost like a Zootopia type of film. They're all living amongst each other in like an urban cityscape, like how we live in this world now. So it was really cool to kind of see the play on, bending reality and just creating this alternate universe for children, but not only for children, because obviously I'm watching this in my 30s and I felt so many different emotions during the situations that were going on in this film. So the main central theme of this movie is working together, the family dynamic of the brothers kind of just setting out for a quest on a voyage to seek out this gem that could possibly bring back their father, who Ian Lightfoot never met. His older brother did get some time with them and he had some fond memories with his dad, but he never got to say his final goodbye. So he's kind of teaching Ian along the way how to use magic, and just magic is just something that you don't just say the spells, you have to believe in it, you have to believe in yourself. And Ian is definitely a introvert to the core. I mean, he has, trouble talking to people in general, making friends. He's not willing to take a chance on himself, to kind of push himself to those boundaries, and his brother helps him along the way. And I really love that about this movie. It wasn't just an animated film directly for kids. Like I said, you had a lot of central themes that were going on, for older generations. And it was a cool mixture to kind of see those two worlds just balance out evenly, because this movie was just a fun movie. I can't keep going back to saying that, I don't watch movies, animated films, too often, so it was great that they were able to keep my attention span, past the first 10 minutes of this movie. Now, jumping to some good side characters, you have Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who plays the mother. She is Laurel Lightfoot, and she does have a huge part in this movie, especially towards the end of the movie, where she's kind of searching for her children, as well as the manticore Octavia Spencer. I thought she had a really fun role in this movie, and it was not only the characters themselves, guys, but the attention to detail. So, instead of Mountain Dew, they had Mountain Doom. There was a lot of different things that were very relatable, almost like a parody, but set in their mythological world. You had unicorns that were almost like street dogs, just running around, just eating up trash as much as they could. So a lot of little things like that really made me chuckle and just made me invested a little more. And I thought the writing was very clever. And for that, I definitely love this movie. I had a great time with it, guys. When there was a lot of the emotional, impactful scenes, especially towards that third act of the movie. Man, I teared up, I felt it. And this movie isn't only about overcoming self-doubt. I mean, you get a lot of family dynamic with the brothers working together and knowing that they had each other's backs the whole time. I really loved it. I love the ending of this movie. This whole movie felt very Harry Potter-ish. So if you guys like magic and mythological, things going on, I think you guys are definitely gonna love Onward. I don't want to make this review too long, guys, but I definitely recommend this one. And for the overall enjoyment of this film, the music, the pacing, everything about it, the writing, the voiceover acting, I gotta give this movie a solid 4.5 out of 5, saying definitely check out Onward in the comfort of your own home with your family or even with friends. So once again, 4.5 out of 5 for Onward. Alright guys, have you seen Onward? Do you guys plan to see it? If you haven't already on Disney Plus, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys did appreciate my review, please give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. It always helps the channel out. And make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe and bell notification for more movie content like this. Till next review or news or watch along, I'm gone. Peace.